So finally, we come to the Halswell-Hornby-Riccarton Community Board's report, the Waipuna Community Board. Mike, welcome to the table. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for waiting. 10 minutes, all yours.
Thank you very much, Andrew and councillors. I'd just like to take the opportunity to say I've got accompanying me today Marie Byrne in the absence of Gary. So it's your first time, is it, Marie?
It is.
Yeah. So thank you for coming and holding my hand this morning, or this afternoon now. If we start with our community board, I'd just like to say, while we're getting that up, how lucky Banks Peninsula are to have a service centre, boardroom and an office for the chairperson. We haven't got a service centre, we haven't got a boardroom, and I have 2 hours on a Monday for a little bit of office space, and 2 hours on a Friday with a little bit of office space. So, well done, Banks Peninsula. We do have 2 parties, Andrew, and you will deal with those.
Yeah, we'll deal with the parties this afternoon.
Okay, so if we haven't got it available at the moment, so I'll just take you through. I don't know what's happening with the technology, but if you were looking at your screen now, you would see that you would see some of our yachtsmen, rowers, for goodness sake. Tom McIntosh from our community board, who has been away at the World Under-23 Rowing Championships and come back with a bronze medal. And I know that there's some time constraints on, but I'd just like to read you quickly a little letter that he'd sent our community board. Thank you very much for accepting my grant application. As an athlete and student, it can be hard to find the time to work to help cover the expenses associated with rowing and tour costs. The grant provided by you has relieved me of the financial strain, enabling me to spend more time dedicated to my sport. We had a very successful campaign in, well, yes, I can't pronounce how do you pronounce that, Marie?
Plovdiv.
Yes, overseas. And I'm pleased to inform you that our crew came home with a bronze medal at the Under-23 World Rowing Championships. A lot of hard work and dedication goes on beyond dedication goes into these races. We spent countless hours on the water training to be primed for these World Championships, and I can honestly say that your grant played its part in our success overseas. What lovely feedback to get from recipients of our Youth Development Fund. Also like to go on and say briefly that both resource consent and building consents have been lodged for our Riccarton Community Centre, and other significant issues that are happening in our board area is Kyle Park test boring to see what the ground conditions are like in Kyle Park as we progress to find a home for our Southwest Leisure Centre and Library and Service Centre, being now referred to as the Hornby Mega Centre. I don't know where that came from, but it's a term that's being used quite regularly regarding that. And staff have also, Marie has been helping the Templeton community about preparing submissions for the up-and-coming quarry application. And I'd just like to congratulate the Multicultural Committee and Councillor Chen for a very successful year with the multicultural strategy. So congratulations to the team on that. And our community board, fortunate enough to, because we're very multicultural, we fund 12, or help fund 12 of the multicultural organisations within our ward. So far we've got 29, a total of 29 applications have been received for Neighbourhood Week, which is Neighbourhood Summer now, so that's up on last year, Marie. So that's really good. Also had the great pleasure at our meeting on the Tuesday the 11th to present certificates of appreciation to Alston Loffhagen from from Community Patrols, Alan Burt from Scouts, and Linda Turner from the Hornby Community Centre. So that was really, really good to present those people with certificates for the hard work they do. And it's Fush, isn't it, Marie? Mm-hmm. And Wigram, that's a little restaurant in Wigram Skies, and they have been offering Terreo courses, and it's just the uptake on them putting out, making the opportunity for people to come and take up Terreo courses is just gone viral, hasn't it, Marie? So we really, really do appreciate the fact that somebody in our community is offering these free Terreo Maori classes. So if you're in Wigram, just by the Wigram Skies, just by the New World supermarket, you'll find Fush, and pop in and see them. They got their menus and everything are in English and Terreo as well, which is really, really great. And we've got our hyper helpful random facts. We've got the Westpac Canterbury Champion Business winners, and the Small Enterprise Award, and the So the link here, sorry if we're looking at that, is Kilmarnock Enterprises used to be in Riccarton, which is now the home of the City Harvest Food Rescue. So Kilmarnock Enterprises moved out from there, they're now in Wigram Skies area, and they've also won an award from the Westpac Canterbury Champion Business winners. So it seems quite coincidental that there's a link between that building, which was the home of Kilmarnock Enterprises, or the sheltered workshops they were called back in the day, and it's going to really good use now, and Kilmarnock Enterprises have moved out to Wigram, so that's really good. And we've got the we've got the school. This was no prompting from our community board. This happened with the schools deciding that they wanted the young people wanted to have a clean up in one of their favourite reserves, which is Westlake Park, and the school children from Oaklands, Halswell, Seven Oaks primary schools all worked together to have that clean up event. So that was really, really keen. They came and talked to our community board about that clean up as well, and it was just great to see young people taking such an environmental caring. So thank you. Very, very good. Very good. So what else have we got there, Marie? That's us. So there we are from Waipuna, Halswell-Hornby-Riccarton.
Thank you very much, and it wouldn't be the same without your hyper-helpful random fact, would it really? That's good, thank you. Yeah. Great, so Jimmy, you're happy to move this, and you're happy to second. Are there any questions on this? Really quick, yep.
Did they clean up? Did they work with Keep Christchurch Beautiful,
They were a bit more independent from Keep Christchurch Beautiful, weren't they? But they did do some work with them. But I think that's and with the ranger as well, park ranger. Oh, absolutely. I think there's enough enthusiasm around those schools now that it won't be the last time.
All right, thank you very much indeed, Mike. And once again, apologies for keeping you waiting so long this morning. So this has been very entertaining. This has been moved and seconded. I'll put the motion. All those in favour?